my intro.
She's like March 27th.
Ah! I got her. Are you ready to go festival and wear Sarah crowns?
Like, that's a cool hoodie, but like it's like Scott's thing, not yours.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Scott's thing to wear Chinese on a shirt? Oh, I didn't know that. Thought anybody could do that.
It's like my thing because I love appropriating Japanese culture. Have you seen my hair?
It's gray.
Silver. Have you ever seen a K-pop band? It's so Japanese.
Okay, but like boys also do that too, so.
Okay, well I ain't no boy. I'm a Japanese, Korean, Chinese person.
No, you're not. You're just a silly little boy. Ain't that right, Link?
Chinese.
Yeah, he's a little boy. Heard
She's
that? I did.
scared. That's why she's in your lap. Because Zane came in here and was like, I hate dogs.
I was trying to scare Kristen.
I was literally petting her face going like, you're gonna have such a good weekend. And I was like talking to her all lightly.
Alright, but guys, this weekend we're going to Life is Beautiful in Vegas. Let me sit.
My cock. You're on top of my cock.
Oh no.
This whole back to school bullshit sucks, man.
Yeah, guys, drop out of school, watch our videos.
For me, it makes sense. I've been on YouTube for like 2 years now or whatever. After a couple years on YouTube, people are like, oh, I'm bored of this guy. He's boring.
The thing is, it's gonna be like just like Vine, where like you're really popping and then like, you know?
Exactly. Then there's a new generation of YouTubers.
And that's gonna be the
25 years old.
Musical.ly kids.
Hey, the Musical.ly kids have Musical.ly. Stay there!
We should look that up though. Is earthquake season a thing? Because I just think like the amount of
I don't
frequency.
think it is. Because then it would be like, oh, it's earthquake season. Like, it's not like tornado season.
I think it's interesting. Yesterday, the earthquake that happened in Mexico City was on the exact same day as the big earthquake that happened in 1985.
In the videos that was on Twitter, it looked like a movie.
Yeah.
Like just a whole building falling down. It is so scary.
Earthquakes trip me out because it's not like, you know, a hurricane or a flood where you can see what's coming. It's this movement that's happening from underneath you. So it's like, I'm like, what's happening? Like, what's moving? Like,
Yeah, I've experienced hurricanes, and hurricanes are scary. But there's something about the ground that you're on shaking is just terrifying. I mean, out of everything I feel like I've experienced, earthquakes are the scariest thing. Even when it's a little bit, like it's shaking for 5 seconds, then it stops. Your whole body just shuts down for 5 seconds
Yeah.
until it stops.
the freakiest act of God.
Exactly.
I'm so happy we're talking about this stuck on the freeway.
Oh, guys, by the way, Carly has anxiety where it's hard for her to drive.
And earthquake anxiety.
Anything with earthquakes or driving, I usually send to her if it freaks her out. I'm a good friend. She sends me gifts of planes falling from the sky. Every time I'm boarding on a flight, because I have really bad anxiety when it comes to flights, like I just hate flying, she'll send me a gif of a plane going down. It's really fucked up, but it's just like, you know, I guess it's who you do it with. It's funny or not, but.
Didn't that happen recently? Stop
What?
coughing. Did that happen recently where you found out that the private jet you guys flew on to Vegas, you shouldn't have like,
Oh my
those are
god.
actually like really risky.
The plane we flew is like a propeller plane.
Wait, it has no top. You have to wear goggles. It does loop-de-loop.
Dustin Croft.
Yeah. None of them said anything, and I don't think they even knew at the time. But no, it's really risky to fly planes like that. Like, you should only fly at like short distances. Like even to Vegas, that was like a little bit of like a risk. I didn't know that, but like everybody was talking about it. I was like, why did we fly this plane?
The look on your face when Jason and David were like, no, that was actually a really risky plane that we like flew on. You were like,
If I knew that beforehand, I would have never got on. I would have been like, I'll see you guys there.
but instead you were like, private jet, baby, let's do it.
What did you read that was risky about it?
It's a propeller plane. The times you hear about like planes going down, those type of planes are always the ones that like do go down. I don't know, hopefully that's like an accurate statement. I don't know, but
God.
The other night we experienced our first earthquake. Well, not our first earthquake, but first earthquake altogether. Like normally we're all in our houses or in our apartments, like separate. 2 nights ago, it was like the 6 of us all together, and we felt the ground shake. We're like, oh my god, it's an earthquake. And we got up. Brandon like got up and freaked out. Freaked out a little bit more than like any of us. So like that became a discussion of like, yo, we're like, Brandon, like why'd you freak out so much? And David was kind of like hard on me, like, yeah, why were you freaking out so much? And Brandon was like, have you seen what earthquakes have you seen what earthquakes could do to cities? And like I don't think like David understood that. I was kind of like backing up Brandon. I was like, no, David, like it's scary. Earthquakes can literally destroy an entire city if it's like bad enough, because you never know what it is until after it happens.
especially living in LA, there's supposedly this big one that's going to happen.
San Andreas Fault.
That's overdue. It's been overdue for a long time.
Yeah.
Every time I'm leaving LA, I'm always thinking like, is it gonna happen? Or I'm like,
if it's gonna happen, I hope the it happens when I'm out of here.
are you gonna be like taking off on the runway? You're gonna be looking out as the whole ground is going down, and you're like,
I'll have a champagne, please.
then sometimes I think I'm gonna have FOMO of missing out on the earthquake when I am out of town, and all of y'all are gonna be like, earthquake! And I'm gonna be just like,
I'm scared that I'm gonna be like trapped in my mind if it happens. We're all just gonna be surrounded by fire. You're gonna be able to go.
Fire is the last thing I think of when
No,
when
that's
earthquake.
a big thing. That's a big thing.
No, I know, but like you gotta think about earthquake is destruction. It will bring down a bridge. Like the earthquake
As
just.
we're going down a bridge first.
Charlie, if what happens, do you want us to come get you at all, or do we just...
What do you mean?
Oh hell no! For us to get on the freeway? Absolutely not.
He said he would, but it'd probably be good footage for him.
Yeah. We got to the topic of the fear of death. I was telling David, imagine you're in a plane. It was going down. You know this is it. Like you're not like there's a 1% chance you're gonna survive this. And David's like, yeah, I wouldn't like freak out. David, you don't understand. Like your body, you would not be calm if that was happening.
I think I would be freaking out, but in the moment of knowing if a plane was going down, I would be trying my best to put myself in the place where I just am entirely grateful for the life I lived and trying to make the moment more meaningful.
As you were crying and screaming when Alex wore that mask in David's vlog, Matt, you would be. In my mind, I would be screaming. I think I'd like black out if that was happening. I would have grabbed the seat in front of me and just hold tight, close my eyes, and just like hope for the best.
I'm such a narcissist where I think I'd actually be the one to survive. I'm 6'5", so I'd probably be opening up the exit door and just be getting out, just be like, I'd rather fall. And
Oh
like,
my!
I feel like once I get out of the airplane, I'm gonna be able to like fly towards like, a body of water. Like,
Remember like cartoons like olden days? Like it was a thing that everyone had a parachute.
Yeah.
Why don't they actually do that?
actually have invented this new type of airplane that like if a plane was going down, the whole cabin can like retract from the plane.
Oh yeah.
And it like
We saw that on Twitter one day. Before my flight, she sent me it. And then that led to if David was like a psychopath or not.
I had heard recently, a few weeks ago, about this question people ask you to determine if you're a psychopath. It's not an official, legitimate way of telling you someone's a psychopath, but it can show what type of person you really are.
Yeah, all of us in our heads right now, like he didn't come to us and say it was a psychological test. It's a psychopath test. So like we were getting prepared for that. We weren't really thinking like a psychopath or trying to beat this question. We were just like, okay, we're gonna answer it just naturally how we would if we were asked the question.
So this is the question. A girl is at her mother's funeral. While she's at her mother's funeral, she meets a man she's never met before, has never seen this guy or heard of this guy. And right then and there, she decides that this is the love of her life, that this is the man that she wants, and she just decides that right then and there, she wants everything to do with this man. A few days later, she kills her sister. Why did she kill her sister?
As soon as he asked us that question, me, Brandon, Jason, we all kind of said the same answer because she found out the sister was with the guy, so she wanted to be with the guy, or did she find out that her sister was involved in her mom's death, or was her sister like cheating?
Which are all great answers, because that means you're not a psychopath.
Exactly.
David.
No more than half a second. Literally, as soon as he got asked the question, he answered it. And this is what he answered.
Oh, she killed him so she could see him again.
In Matt's face, he looked like he just saw a murder.
My heart like sank. David. How did you know? Like
everyone in the comments is like, we all know David's a psychopath.
This is a surprise to y'all.
But guys, it's earthquake season. Get ready, be prepared.
Did you say
it's
earthquake?
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Baby, it's an earthquake because that shit happens quick, baby.
Just stay safe, stay prepared, be helpful, help out your fellow neighbor.
Carly, you have anything to say?
Move out of LA.
God, what's new? What's going on with your life? You haven't been in my vlogs for like a really long time.
Well, I started doing laundry recently.
That's really cool.
And then I also started stretching and rolling out my back. Like,
Oh my god.
practice. Oh shit.
Todd! Oh my god, let me see it.
I haven't been in your vlogs in so long. I'm nervous.
Todd, you're like, I was nervous back when you had 1 million views per video. Now I'm not anymore because it's like down to 500.
I think because I got a pimple the other week, and ever since I broke out, my views have been going down.
I must have had like 5 pimples because my views are way down.
Here, I have like a really good idea you can do. You know when you go to setting and you go to the bottom, it says deactivate your channel? Maybe you should click that.
Will I get more views?
Oh, has your life changed since you've had that? Like when girls come over, they see that and like,
Oh my god, what the hell is
I
that?
haven't had any girls over.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know why. You have a lot of very sexual things in here. You have that. You got just 2 people kissing over there. And you got me in here. Todd, we're gonna go shopping. We need to go shopping for some
We're
stuff.
going shopping.
I want to impress all the little ladies at the festival.
We can go get dinner and then go shopping, or go shopping and then get dinner.
Yeah, totally.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff from me and all my friends. Shout out week goes to Natalie. Thank you so much for keeping up with all my stuff and watching all my videos. I really appreciate it. Anything else to add, Jason? Possibly an eyebrow? Ooh.
I gotta go. Take it.
Once you hit her lips and bad behavior.
If you want to be tough with me, then you're gonna have to fight me.
Dude,
No one's touching you, dude.
Wait, Todd. This is Todd's.
Oh, ew, that's his boxers.
It's off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you actually want to go dinner and shopping?
Dude, can we get wine after?